gate. Look at the gate. Gate is not opening. Well, it happens every here and then that the solar gate doesn't work because the battery is not getting charged enough from these two solar panels over there. The whole set came only with one panel. I doubled the capacity of the solar production already, but it's still not enough. If we have these cloudy skies, it's not enough. Well, anyway, we'll come back to another episode of Unplugged EV, sunny, rainy Australia. We are going for a drive this morning. Have you seen 10.66 kilowatt hours charged into the battery? That was from exactly 28% last night. Yeah, how does this work? 30% bottom buffer. It can only be 3, 4, 8. It can only maximum 9 kilowatt hours and then charge 10.66. What? This software. So this beautiful Saturday morning we are going for a drive to Coominya, which is my home run trip. This is my test road here, my test strip. I'm usually driving there when I do the 60 or 100 kilometers constant speed tests with the car. But today we've got a customer appointment there to fix something. So it will be interesting. I'm trying to drive as eco as possible, as always. We are here to save the planet, right? I'm not expecting to make it in full electric, though. That is 22 kilometers, I think, to the customer around. So 44 kilometers all in total. And I've got only 44 kilometers left. I could make it! Well, we've got beginning of July, middle of winter here in Australia, and there should be only blue sky, sunshine every day, and no rain, no moisture at all. This is the dry time actually. It should be dry as desert now, but we've got rain constantly. Guys, something is clearly happening. That is not normal. In Europe they've got heat waves, and here it is too warm as well. 20 degrees after the sun has set. We still maintain over 10 degrees during the night. It is winter. So that is the warmest winter I've ever seen in my entire life. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'm running late. Yep, there's a camel. Oh, shit. God. epic driveway any customer has. Okay, so we are at the customer's place now. Arrived with 56% state of charge, so I doubt we can make it back in one full charge. I mean, we're going a little bit downhill, but it's not much energy left. This gives me only 10 ampere hours. It's not enough. Okay, so we haven't lost any energy while parking, which is always nice. Look at this weather. God, shit, look at the car. I tell you what, this is the right car for such a driveway. I would do four-wheel driving all the time and make four-wheel drive videos with the car all the time on this driveway. Wow. Okay guys, I just stopped there and want to read something to you. Someone brought his PHEV to the dealership to check the battery, and this dealership, they told the customer with the PHEV he's not allowed to use public charging stations. Only the charger that came with the car is to use. So using the type 2 to type 1 cable, this type 2 to type 1 cable will void warranty. The Watchdog app is not to be used. It is most likely scrambled. The BMU caused his loss of range. So they're blaming the PHEV Watchdog for causing all these problems. So they could also not tell him what his state of health of the battery is according to the MUD. Then we have seen my good old friend Barry from Melbourne's car coming back from the dealership after the triple procedure he wanted them to carry out, and the car was showing less capacity afterwards. He got his car back with half an ampere hour less after the DB cam, which again shows that this method is not working. It is not enough to only do a DB cam. It may lift your state of health, your capacity a little bit for a while, but it's not enough. It needs to have the reset before. If the BMU can still remember the old values, the difference from only a DB cam is very, very small and won't last long. Even then, in this case, it makes it even worse. So you get the car back with less capacity than you brought it in. And then someone else posted an email response back from Mitsubishi Netherlands to him saying, "We do not offer a triple procedure." Well, triple procedure is in quotes. Maybe you found this on social media. They claim the software monitoring so-called state of health of the traction battery, the battery monitoring unit BMU, is too conservative and therefore estimates and state of health lower than actually is. They concluded that the system does not make use of the actual full capacity of the battery. This is false. There's nothing wrong with the traction battery. That's exactly right. The BMU fitted to your car was engineered on purpose to precisely monitor that known phenomenon of degradation of lithium-ion batteries throughout the engineered life cycle of the battery. Reset of the BMU triple procedure will alter the BMU state of health value, but creating a gap with the actual state of health, causing the BMU to wrongly estimate key data such as EV driving range. It is a software issue. If you don't do a reset on your bloody system, you can't fix it. You have to wipe the information before that. And your BMU is not monitoring closely the actual state of health of your battery. It can't calculate state of health. It can't calculate state of charge. It can't calculate EV range. None of these calculations are anywhere as precise as they should be. The longer the BMU and the software is in the car, the more gap you will get between the actual state of health and the measured and calculated state of health. This all has been proven 100 times in different cars all over the world. A simple reset gives you the full EV range back. Yes, it will drop afterwards again, but it proves there's nothing wrong with the battery. As you said, it is software related. Let's say someone in Europe knows someone at Mitsubishi Motors Corporation in Japan. There's some inside information leaked, and this person at Mitsubishi Motors Japan has told this person in Europe, well, and this person also has confirmed the BMU cannot be upgraded. Gerard actually posted a picture of the BMU inside, and we could identify the chip. The make and model of the BMU. This chip can only be programmed once. If you want to reprogram it, you have to take it out of the board, unsolder it out of the board, and then reprogram it and then put it back in. And this cannot be done easily. You need special equipment for this. And because it's soldered in, it's almost impossible to do actually. So the only way to upgrade this whole situation is to replace the whole BMU. This is what some of you guys have already assumed. There may not be a fix because it cannot be fixed easily. Putting a new BMU in there and making sure everything is working. I hope they're working on this solution because this is the only way to fix this whole stuff. So, and the engine just kicked in about 10 kilometers from home. Yeah, I'm far too short to make this in full electric here. 31% again, it kicked in. Oh god. A little bit of four-wheel driving here. Oh. Look at this. Well, I could not live there. There's no way you can wash your car over there. It will be dirty the next time you go to the gate. It's just disgusting. What I want to show you here is I'm doing some project work at the moment here in regards to lithium ion cells. And these are 18650 cells. And what you can see here is this is the BMS. This is the BMS of the battery. This is the BMS. This is the whole electronic which controls the cells in a laptop battery. This is all it is. There's not much to it. It does the balancing of the single cells. It does the overvoltage protection, the discharge protection, measures the temperature of the cells and all this kind of stuff. This is the whole BMS system of a lithium ion battery. So today it was a total of 54.4 kilometers, and I've driven 43 kilometers on pure electric until the engine kicked in. So a little bit over 40 kilometers I can get out of the battery when driving about 90 to 100 kilometers an hour. I didn't pay too much attention on my way there on economic driving and everything. I can do better tomorrow, but this is probably what you get in this car, and I've used 1.7 liters, which is almost 1 liter of fuel during this trip. Well, it's not overly, not the best result. You would expect 54 kilometers you can do in full electric, but not on 90 or 100 kilometer road. You're using far more energy. So I'll try again tomorrow to do a little bit better. Drive slower. Tomorrow is Sunday. and let's see what we can achieve then. Okay guys, so far this little community update again from what people have posted online. Well, anyway guys, we have been over this, so it's not worth repeating the same stuff again and again. This is all old news basically, and we have proven 100+ times that it is software related. I personally would not buy this car anymore, knowing there is an issue with the battery software. Anyway guys, thanks for coming with me today. Thanks for joining. This is Andy from Unplugged TV Australia signing off. You stay charged, and we will see us again in the next video very soon. Okay guys, thanks. I still have to tell you what's in the suitcase. Okay guys, see you then. Bye bye.